Welcome to the show. Today's guest is a market leader who is here to share some invaluable knowledge that you just can't get anywhere else. Let's face it, when you need some help and you're looking for the right professional, you really need to know what questions to ask. Today's expert will give you some great insight to help you make the best decision in no time.
70 to 85% of all people have back pain at some time in their lives. Low back pain is the fifth most common reason for all physician visits in the US. There are many types of back pain and each one needs a different approach in treatment. The mildest and most common situation is a simple back muscle strain from bending over, lifting, or a temporary bad posture situation. Typically, these should clear up with some rest, ice, and a little gentle exercise like walking. If the discomfort continues beyond a day or two, then it is probably more than just a muscle strain, and even if it does go away in 3 or 4 days, it probably has left the person vulnerable to another back issue within a short time. This situation would benefit from a quick visit to the chiropractor to make sure the spine is aligned correctly so that the muscles can heal properly. A cautionary note about taking pain medication is that while it gives pain relief, it also masks the fact that the back is strained, and if care is not taken with activities, it is easy to re-aggravate or worsen the condition. The next level of back pain results from a more significant injury. Not only did the muscles get overworked, but the ligaments got impacted as well. This is called a back sprain. Chiropractic care and directed exercise would be the most appropriate treatment. A more significant issue is back pain arising from not only the muscle and ligament injuries, but also misalignment of the vertebra in the spine. The structural alignment can impinge on the nerves exiting from the spinal canal, causing nerve pain as well as the joint pain at the involved areas. This is a situation where chiropractic care is essential for a proper recovery. Until the spine is realigned, the structure is not going to work correctly, and the compromised joint surfaces begin the process of arthritic degeneration within 7 days if not realigned properly. A more complicated situation arises when a disc gets involved. The least significant disc situation is where the wall of the disc between the vertebrae gets weakened and bulges out. If caught early and the spine is realigned through chiropractic care, the pressure on the disc is relieved and the bulge often will diminish. If the bulge continues uncorrected or the cause of injury is more significant, it is possible for some of the jelly-like contents of the disc to get squeezed out. This is a case that many times can respond well to conservative chiropractic care. The most serious disc situation is called a rupture. This happens in a traumatic situation where the wall of the disc bursts open, spreading fragments of the disc wall and the substance inside the disc into the spinal canal, and causes severe pressure on the spinal cord or the nerve roots exiting from the cord. This is a surgical condition. Another cause for back pain is arthritis. There are different types of arthritis, so understanding the cause, nature of the symptoms, and the history help to determine the right care. Common osteoarthritis can get significant relief in many situations from conservative chiropractic care using appropriately gentle methods like the low-force sigma adjusting system. There are other conditions that can cause back pain, but these are not the common everyday back situations. The chiropractor will determine in the history and examination whether there is enough concern about these to warrant x-rays, blood tests, or referral out to a medical doctor or specialist. The important message in this is not to ignore back pain that lasts more than 1 or 2 days. A visit to a chiropractor is the best first choice for care.
Now that's pretty incredible, isn't it? With the right approach to finding the best professional, the choice is clear. Are you ready to take the next step? You can reach today's expert at the number on your screen. Thank you for taking the time to visit.